Something Eastview was definitely wanting and hoping for. And now making a break for the basket, but an unlucky bounce on the backboard. But she will have a chance for free throws. Caitlin Schaefer, number 12 of the Lightning, hoping to try and shave down this lead that the away team had built up. Here's her first attempt, and an unlucky bounce. Still has one more chance. Oh! Mahacek tried to go for some kind of, I don't know if she was trying to Moss Thompson or something. Thompson able to get the pass to Eng. Eastview very aggressive with his man-to-man defense, but that almost left them vulnerable as they were short a gal or two. Tackle Folly went for the two, but unlucky bounces. It goes right back to Eastview. And so now the pass to Schaefer gives it back to Smith. Smith gonna try and look for, oh, and going for the three, number 15, being Gabby Fors. But it will go to Rosemount instead, as the three does not go in. Pass to Tackle Folly. Ilishka Tekafali, not her sister Perla. And hey, oh my goodness. What a shot. It looked like she kind of just threw it up there. And these Irish are certainly lucky today, as they are now at a 20-point lead and a possible chance of increasing it even more, as Eng will take these free throws. Ready for the first one. But an unlucky bounce. Gardner will get the rebound. She gives it to Tori. Brazier Tori passes it to Smith, and Smith goes up and gets the two. Eastview finally trying to answer back the 20 points that was scored on them. Eng gives it to Tekafala. Tekafala gives it back to Eng. Eng trying to make a break, but surrounded by Eastview. Oh! And it will be number 31, Avery Sheedy, who gets the three. And now in a 21-point lead for the Irish, but going for the three this time, answering is now Gabby Fors. Gabby Fors was like, oh, you can make a three, so can I. Now 16-34, still a pretty big deficit, but doing a good job of trying to shave it down. Making these threes is the best key, but they also need to step it up a little more on defense. Kind of like doing that. Doing exactly that, actually. As Smith gets the rebound. She's going to make a move. Tekafali is staying on her, but somehow got around and was able to get the two. Now 18-34. And Thompson trying to get around Tori. Tori trying to stay on her. She gives it to Eng. Both teams being more aggressive, both offensively and defensively, especially when it comes to defensively by the Lightning. A bit of disbelief from Fors as the foul was on her. And so still Rosemount ball as Eng will bring it in. She finds Thompson. Thompson one-on-one with Brazier Tori. Oh, Tori able to knock it out and get the steal. She's making a break for the basket. She goes up and gets the two. What a play. Those are the big plays that this Lightning. A very shocking moment, probably for Thompson, as she probably didn't see that one coming. I don't blame her. But Thompson trying to make a move, trying to show that she's that girl. Teko Folly unable to get the rebound, but luckily she had Madrinsky there. Now Thompson gives it to Sheedy. Sheedy high up to Teko Folly, but unable to save it as it will go right back to Eastview. And this is what Eastview needs, and this is not what Rosemount needs right now. A trend I've noticed with these Eastview basketball teams for both the guys and the girls, is they love to have a lot of energy, especially towards the second half. They seem to thrive off the second half. And proving my point, as Tori able to get the pass to Smith, who was wide open and had a lot of time to make the two. Now back to a 12-point game. Eastview doing a great job of shaving what was once a 20-point lead is now a 12-point lead. And there will be a call, and 34-22, a game that was at one point, I believe it was 34 to, if my math is right, 14. Yes, 14. No, in fact, it was 34-11, if my math is correct. It might be, and also very likely is not, because I'm not a math major. Thompson passes to O'Neal. O'Neal to Moeller. Rosemount trying to find that momentum that they had towards the end of the first half and not allow Eastview any kind of chance at a comeback. As Thompson trying to make a move on Brazier Torrey. But Torrey doing a good job sticking with her. Pass to Moeller. Moeller finds Thompson once again. Thompson back to Moeller. Moeller to O'Neal. O'Neal thought about giving it to Madrinsky. Instead, she's going to get the pass to Teko Folly. That is Perla. And Perla Teko Folly trying to steal the ball away. Eastview gets the ball. Small scuffle. But Eastview trying to slow things down just for a couple seconds so that way they can make sure they actually have possession. And they do. Now, Schaefer going around. She finds Gardner. Gardner gives it to Fors, who then gives it to Torrey. Torrey, great pass to the middle to Smith, but she loses it. And now Moeller making a break for the net. Fakes the pass to Thompson, who then passes it to Thompson. But then Thompson passes it back. She tries to go for the net. And then Teko Folly goes up, and the foul will be on. Yes, it will be on Smith, Kylie Smith of the Lightning. And so, Moeller has a chance to increase from 11 to now 12 points that she scored in this game. Currently the leading scorer, in fact, for her team. Both in the game and in the season. As she's now at 13 points. That's definitely something that the Irish are happy to take to keep the lead. And Torrey tried to sneak the ball to Smith once again. A play that worked many times. Oh, what a steal by Savannah Gardner. Call her Sauce Gardner with that interception. And Schaefer gets the three. What defense and what a play by the Lightning. Wow. Wow. That was awesome. Calling a foul on Brazier Torrey now. Quick substitutions. Bringing in Rosemount, bringing back in Eng. Eng, one of many key players for this team. And Thompson goes with the three. Oh, but just off, luckily, Moeller. It went right to her. And Moeller gets the pass to Eng, who then goes with it for the three. Unlucky bounce. And Eastview will get the steal. And they will call a foul on Moeller. As I believe it was Tori who got the rebound, ended up running into her, and now 36-25. At one point, this was a 20-plus lead for the Irish, but now it's just an 11-point lead. But Tori, hoping to make it a 9-point lead, gives it. Now Gardner going for the three. She does indeed get it. 28-36. And Eastview basketball once again showing that they are very strong in the second half. Eng trying to find someone to pass to, but Schaefer is staying really tight on her hip. Now Tegofali goes for it too. She does indeed get it. Great play by Tegofali. Keeping it at 10 points. 7.5 minutes left in the second half. Schaefer gives it. Oh, what a three by Gabby Fors. Oh my goodness. Wow. 31-38. How many times do I have to emphasize? This was a 20-plus point difference between these two team scores at one point. And now it's just a 7-point game. Tegofali almost lost it as Schaefer was able to get a hand in. But luckily, Eng was able to recover. Now Eng gives it to Moeller. Moeller back to Eng. Eng makes a move, trying to make a break. Gets the pass out to Thompson. And no foul being called. Tegofali doing a great job keeping the ball as Tori was trying to steal it from her while she was on the ground. Still, Rosemount ball. And they're going to bring in Eilishka Tegofali. And they're also going to bring in number 2, O'Neal. Thompson trying desperately to find someone. She finds O'Neal, who then gives it to Eng. Eng gives it back to Thompson. Thompson to Tegofali. Tegofali to Thompson. Thompson trying to make a move and cross up Tori. Tori doing a great job, though, staying tight on the hip. And yes, a foul will be called on Thompson. That will be her second of the game. She looks a little upset, and so is the Eastview coach about that call. Not very animated upset, but definitely upset about that one. Still 31-38, and Thompson has a chance to try and increase the lead again and make that lead comfortable again. She does indeed make it. Now 31-39. An 8-point game. Could be, though, a 9-point game. And she does indeed make the second one. Now 31-40. Thompson, I guess, trying to catch up to her teammate Moeller in the top scoring category, as she's at 11 points. Back and forth between Schaefer and Tori. Tori then gives it to Fors. Schaefer finds Tori. Rosemount doing a great job with the defense. Looks like they're playing more of a zone. Tori gives it to Gardner. It looked like she was trying to give it to Fors, but Tori stole it and then gives it to Schaefer. And going for the three, unable to make it, unlucky bounce, but O'Neal is surrounded by blue jerseys, but she's able to get the pass out to Madrinsky, who then gives it to Thompson. Thompson trying to get around. She finds O'Neal. O'Neal gives it back to Thompson. Thompson, one-on-one with Brasia Tori. And she gets the screen, but she doesn't get the shot. Luckily, Tegofali able to get the two. And she has a chance for more points as well with the free throws. Eilishka Tegofali. She will have one free throw. And only one. And she does indeed make it. So now Eastview going right at it now. They're going to be quick to action now, as they really want to try and shave down the lead that they've been doing a good job of shaving down so far. And Gardner able to sneak it in, but Fors was unable to get it. But Fors does get the steal. Now making a break for the basket. She goes up, and she does indeed get the two. 33-43, back to a 10-point game. Not fully out of reach, as we're under 5 minutes in the second half, but still, Rosemount keeping this lead, doing a great job of getting the points when they need to get it. Now Tekofali gives it to Madrinsky, who then gives it to O'Neal. O'Neal finds Thompson. Thompson finds Eng, who then gives it to Madrinsky. She gives it to Tekofali. Tekofali gives it to Madrinsky. She gives it to Eng. And travel called on Riley Eng. And so it will go right back to Eastview. Definitely not what the Irish wanted. Schaefer to bring it up. She gives it to Smith. Decides against the handoff. She gives it to Gardner. Gardner goes for the two. Oh, but unlucky bounce. Tekofali is right there for the rebound. And now Thompson. She'll give it to Eng. She gives it to Tekofali, who then gives it back to Eng. Eng decides, trying to make a move, but Eastview steals it back, and now it's Schaefer making a move, trying to get down so that way they can have more time to try and score. Desperate attempt at a shot, maybe trying to force that foul, and it looks like she did successfully get it. And so she has a chance for some free throws. That will be Ava Thompson's second foul of the game. And she does indeed make the first one, and now she has the second one to make. They'll bring in Moeller and Braziatori. Towing the line to Schaefer. She does indeed get the second one. Now 35-43. Back to an 8-point game. The Lightning did a really great job trying to not be... Yep, that'll be reaching. That'll definitely be reaching. You know, sometimes I wish that, you know, the players could at least give me a little bit of time so that way I can try and give my monologues out here. But, yeah. Eastview, that's definitely not something that they need to be giving up right now at this point in the game. Less than 3.5 minutes left in the second half. Down by 8, but now down by 9. And so they have been doing a great job. They did a really great job, in fact, of shortening what was once a 20-plus point lead to what's now only a 10-point lead. But now their defense needs to continue stepping it up and stop allowing the Irish to get crucial 2 points or crucial free throws that are keeping them in the 10-point range. Rosemount, I think they're doing a great job. I don't think they have much to change. They need to stick with the defense that they're going because it's still working for them. And they also need to continue with making these crucial 2 points. But Eastview was able to answer back the free throws. Gabby Fors gets the 2. Now 37-45, less than 3 minutes now in the second half. Thompson finds Eng, who then gives it to Madrinsky. Madrinsky gives it to Moeller. Moeller then finds Madrinsky once again. She gives it to Eng. Eng Goes around, she's making a break for the net, gets the pass to Tekofali, but she loses it, and now Brazier Tori making a break for the net, finds Gardner, who then finds Fors. She goes up, but unlucky bounce as Tekofali gets the rebound, and Schaefer trying to keep the pressure on her, sticking with the man-to-man defense, and this time a very aggressive one at that too. Oh, tried to find the screen, and then tried to go for the desperate pass, but it will be Forrest who gets the steal, gets the pass to Smith, and she goes up for it. Unlucky bounce though, and Moeller gets the rebound. No fouls, no points for either side. And now we've reached 2 minutes in the second half, down only by, I believe it is 8 points. Tekofali goes with a 2, and I don't know if, okay, they're not gonna count the point, so still only an 8-point deficit. Less than 2 minutes now, as Brazier Tori will give it out to, going for the 3. Unable to make it, but you know what? It's those kinds of gutsy plays that Eastview needs to be making at this point in the game. We're at 1:33 now, and we'll go into a quick break as the timeout. Still currently in timeout, the visiting Irish of Rosemount, 45, and the Lightning of Eastview, your home team, 37. 1:33 left in the second half. In Eastview, as I mentioned earlier, I've been to plenty of the guys' games. This is actually my first girls' game that I get the chance to call. So thank you again, Eastview High School, for being so welcoming to me and NSPN. And the boys team, one thing they've done a lot is show me that they are very strong in the second half. And the girls team so far have been showing me that same thing. But now they need to step it up defensively, especially in this crucial moment in the game, as Thompson trying to cross up Tori. She gives it to Moeller. Moeller tries to get around, and yes, that will go right back to Eastview. And that is definitely not a penalty you want to give up right now. Super uber crucial moment right now. Making some quick substitutions.
I'm recording it.
They bring out Perla. No, it's still Ailishka Tekofali out there. I thought Gardner goes with a 2. Oh, but an unlucky bounce, and Thompson gets the rebound, but she's swarmed by blue jerseys. And that will be a stalemate, which means it goes to Eastview. And Eastview needed that. The other thing they need, though, is to make these shots, man. Oh, man. I will admit, this is getting a little intense. A little. All right, 1:01 left in the second half at the time. And we're going to be covering all of them. So definitely, you go to NSPN and check it out there. And now, both teams coming back onto the court. Eastview still with the ball after that foul, or after the jump ball. 45-37. The Lightning down by only 8 points. Big moment in the game as she's able to find and going straight for the 3 is Schaefer. No doubt about it. No second thought. No guessing herself. No second guessing herself. That's what I'm trying to say. She will go straight for the 3, and that's the gutsy move that you need to make and you need to succeed with. But now, Irish are going to try and waste time. Obviously, Eastview, they need to be careful not to risk any kind of reaching call or any other kind of foul, because it's those kinds of fouls that will really risk them the game. And Irish do a great job getting the pass off, but a body called on the Lightning. I believe it was on number 15, Gabby Fors. 26 seconds left. 45-40. And this is not a penalty you want to give up right now. As Modrinsky, doesn't make the first one. Okay. She has one more, though. The Irish bring in O'Neal. Modrinsky able to make the second one. Now, a 6-point deficit. Less than 30 seconds. And Eastview need to be on their high horse in this. Fors understands that, though, as she goes straight for the 2. And her first one unsuccessful, but her second one certainly was. And there will be another timeout called. As Rosemount does have the ball, and they really, the biggest key to this is getting the pass to someone and then just wasting 14 seconds. If they can manage that, they are in the clear for the win. But if Eastview can somehow manage to get the ball back, and that will be a reaching or a pushing. Yeah. Yep. Called on Lauren Mahachek. And that will be another chance for free throws. And it will be Moeller with the chance to extend her stat line a little on one hand, as she is currently the leading scorer in both the game and in the season for her team. She does indeed make the first one with ease. And I hate to say it and hate to be the Debbie Downer of the situation, but it does look like Rosemount will run away with the win today. As Avery Moeller will indeed make the second one. Now a 6-point deficit, which means the only way to tie it is with 2 3-pointers. Yes, I did the math there. 13 seconds left, though. Just under 14, as it's 13.9 seconds, if we're being specific. And so, Eastview Lightning, they know what they have to do. But let's see if they have a little more luck than the luck of the Irish.
30-second Rosemount.
And let's see if the Lightning can certainly shock this visiting team. Quick pass to Tori. She's able to find Fors. Fors goes straight for the 3. Just overshot it, though. And it'll go right back to the Irish. And yes, that will be a reaching. And or holding. My apologies. Not reaching, but holding. There's a difference. And so Modrinsky will have a chance for some free throws. And you hate to see a game like this end this way. I mean, this game was just so exciting. Modrinsky, unable to make the first one. Still has a chance for a second one, though. Poised and ready, toeing the line. Goes up, and it does indeed go in. 49-42. 5 seconds left. Going for the 3, but a little too high of a bounce. Goes right back to Schaefer. And unfortunately for the Lightning, that will be the end of this game. And your visiting Rosemount Irish will be the ones to achieve victory today, 49-42, staying very comfortable in their number 2 spot in